Hi there, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Tonight on TCM, we have a lineup of movies involving alien invasions. And right now, we'll continue with a film from the golden age of flying saucer pictures, the 1950s. As science fiction writers began to look outward into space, the idea that visitors from out there could climb into their spacecrafts and come here began to percolate. Flying saucers were in the zeitgeist. There were, of course, frequent sightings. Even Bugs Bunny cartoons were invaded by Martians. And Hollywood studios were eager to make a buck and start producing alien invasion pictures. Our next Invaders from Space classic comes from Universal Studios in 1953. It Came from Outer Space. The action takes place in a small Arizona town as the main character is going to tell us everything was just fine until that fateful night. That's when an amateur astronomer sees a meteor crash to the Earth. At least it looks like a meteor. But after inspecting the crater, the astronomer realizes it's not a meteor at all. It's actually some sort of spaceship. And off we go. Looking back, It Came from Outer Space has an impressive pedigree. The screenplay was based on a short story called The Meteor by science fiction writer Ray Bradbury. And the movie was directed by Jack Arnold, best known for his work in sci-fi, including classics like Creature from the Black Lagoon and The Incredible Shrinking Man. From 1953 and starring Richard Carlson, Barbara Rush, and Russell Johnson, who to most of us will always be the professor from Gilligan's Island, here's It Came from Outer Space. The screenplay for It Came from Outer Space was based on a short story by sci-fi writer Ray Bradbury. When Bradbury died just a few years ago, Steven Spielberg stepped forward to remind us all of the huge influence Bradbury had on the world of science fiction. Spielberg was quoted as saying that this Bradbury story called The Meteor had a huge influence on him, specifically the idea that the aliens didn't come here to destroy us. It stuck with Spielberg for years, and it played a big part in the creation of his 1977 epic Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and then, of course, his 1982 smash hit, E.T. Coming up, another sci-fi classic from the 50s. This time, the aliens don't come here to destroy us, but to save us.
Tonight on Turner Classic Movies, Michael Rennie gives humanity an ultimatum in The Day the Earth Stood Still. Then an alien race makes contact with Earth in The Man from Planet X. And aliens take over dead bodies in Invisible Invaders.